I'm in the Porsche, yeah. Right. We'll ride this one out. Right. Let me put my St. Louis hat on. Yeah. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' getter. Don't matter how I look because the money gon' get her. I'm the same little nigga, a U City nigga, a half a order fried rice, St. Paul nigga. I'm a emos eating nigga, a White Castle nigga, a dice shooting, got my no space playing nigga. All my north side niggas, my east side niggas, my west side, south side, 305 niggas. I keep St. Louis on my back, St. Louis on my hat, St. Louis on my tat. So how real is that? I got a St. Louis address, St. Louis assets, St. Louis clubbing where the St. Louis asset, St. Louis ways in my St. Louis J's, called a St. Louis case in my St. Louis days. Now I'm international, St. Louis with a St. Louis swag, getting St. Louis paid. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' get her.
Yeah, we back up in this motherfucker one more again. Throw your H's up, heels up, representative, STL representative. Nobody when you talk that Jacksonville bullshit, he is the STL representative. And we got a packed show, a crazy show for y'all today. This shit's finna go down. Week 11 of the Thursday morning pre-cap, ladies and gentlemen. Me to you to yours. Shout out to all the cats that jumped in, jumped out, got away with it. Roy, go ahead and talk to the people.
Duval. It's a somber day. Travis Hunter is out for the season. Everybody's sad. I could just feel it in your aura. Everybody's upset about Travis Hunter, but it's okay. We're the Jaguars. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it through. It's next man up. And we're gonna step up and we're gonna handle our business. Duval.
Parker Washington, that next man up. And just in motherfucking time, somebody decided to show his monkey ass up for work.
Hey, we
this
was rushing
motherfucker over here. You just in time for your intro. Lord hate, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we heard the hate. You know we was coming back at the win. Let's go for 3.
Always coming back at the motherfucker win.
Always coming back at the win.
All right, folks, and I am going to jump into these sponsors. Before we do, I want to introduce our guest. I'm going to get more into him. This is the homie Mike Smith. Shout out to Mike Smith for joining us. What's going on, man?
All right.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're going to get into these sponsors. 5026 on Broadway Liquor, owned and operated by our very own El Patron. Go get him and see him for all your liquor needs. Next up, you got BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Lil Petey. Anthony Clark, a.k.a. Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Petey.
Okay, and then you had, shout out to the homie Javon. He got blessed. Hoodies, God's favorite, Javon Westmoreland. Go holler in for all your hoodie needs. Jenkins Lawn Services and Big L DJ Services. Go holler at them motherfuckers for it. Now, my regular viewers and the people in the league, I know y'all like, what in the fuck is going on? Well, this dude down here is a fan of the show. This is our first ever fan visit to the show. So shout out to the homie Mike for doing this. So Mike is a fan of the show. And he and I met in my math class, but we was talking fantasy football one day. I turned him on to the show. One day he was watching and he saw the trade that went down between Team Commish and the homie El Patron. And it was about them 4 picks for Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, he has his opinion on that. So for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to let these guys have out the debate on the 4 first rounds for Marvin Harrison live for you folks. So I am going to give the talent. You going to give him the floor first, or you want to take the floor first?
Well, everybody wants to know what is his major beef with the 4 first for Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. is that good.
Shots fired.
Because I mean, he only catches 50% of his passes 2 years in a row. He dropped 2 touchdown passes thrown at him this last week. He should have had 3 touchdown passes this past week. He had 1. He got 12 targets last week, and he caught 3 for 33 yards and a touchdown. I mean, don't get me wrong; those are great points, and he puts up points. But I think he is really overrated.
Let me ask you a question. Is there ever a wide receiver in the history of football who's never dropped a touchdown pass?
Well, of course not.
So that is not the benchmark of great or not great.
And it begins, ladies and gentlemen.
This is first off, again, this is fantasy football. The rules of NFL football does not always apply to fantasy football. You do understand that, right?
Oh, I do.
You do understand those picks are for the 2027 draft, right?
I do.
Okay. So, taking all that into account, what is your worth? If you want, let's just say you don't think he's that good, that's fine. What is he worth to you if the trade had to be made? Because you want the player. Let's say I understand you don't want him, but let's just say I want the player. Mm-hmm. I want Mike. What is he worth in your opinion?
I mean, it's hype. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know because
your opinion.
I don't have a team.
I'm just saying, but this is the thing.
What
you obviously said I overpaid.
You did. I think you overpaid. Yes, for 4 first-round picks.
What is he worth?
He might be worth 2, but I don't think he's worth 4. How about that? I don't think he's worth 4. He might be worth 2, but I think
he might be worth 2 picks in the 2026 draft. The payoff that I'm getting, the payoff that the person I trade him, he don't get that payoff to 2027.
You got to pay those finance charges, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
ain't even about the paying the finance charges. I'm just saying he don't get his payoff to 2027.
So he got to do something to wet his beat.
I think it's more so just depends on what you value. I think team commits value the win now. And I think as far as with Moan, he's looking to see down the line with the draft. I think I will agree with Roy this time as far as his logic. Now, can he do that to me? Oh no, I'm blackballed. I mean, I don't even get those type of offers as far as that. I mean, somebody that don't have a team get more opinion about it than I do.
I'm gonna say this. The way and this is what I said my offer would have been. Roy give me the 3 firsts and his second. In return, I'll give him Marvin Harrison Jr. and a 3rd. Roy give me his 3rd. I give him my 2nd, just so he felt like he got to reach around. Just something to make him feel better.
So it's even.
That walk of shame back to the car with a wet ass. Sometimes when you got an extra pick, it make you feel a little bit better about yourself. You understand?
Well,
is the other team tanking, or is the other team doing anything?
They 3-7. They 3-7.
He's 3-7. And what's your record?
My record is 6-4.
Now I will give you this real quick. The rundown. If you decide to stick around for the show, you'll get these standards and these stats. Roy does lead the league in scoring, not by a little, by a lot. I'm probably 3rd in scoring, and he's probably outscoring me by about 140, somewhere in there. And I can pull him up while y'all talk, but I got to give him that.
So you could afford the picks, is what it is.
Yeah. Yes, listen, I got the picks. You say you watched the show, so let me glaze myself again. I got the picks after the draft. I drafted RJ Harvey with the 5th pick. I ended up trading him before the season started for Pickens and a 2027 first. Then I traded Kittle for Kraft and 2 2027 first. Before the draft, I moved from the 2nd pick in the draft to the 5th pick in the draft, picked up Olave and a 2027 first. So I picked up Olave, Kraft, Pickens for a 2027 draft and those 2027 draft picks. So the picks, the players is what's driving my team. The picks was for 2027. I do like the 2027 draft. I like some names in the 2027 draft. Now the picks that I got from the teams, all those teams are projected to make the playoffs this year. I would say, I'm be honest with you, I would say 4 to 5 teams will probably still make the playoffs in 2027. Only team, and I know he's watching, only team who I don't think might not make the playoffs in 2027 is Sean's team. Because Sean's team is not that great now, even though they 9-2. We can see the forest through the trees. He's already talking about blowing up his team after the season, even though he's 9-2 or 8-2, and he's guaranteed to be 9-2. So I got 3 good players.
Long-winded, the motherfucker.
No, I got 3. I told you I was going to glaze myself. I got 3 good players plus those picks, those 5 picks. So, hey, 2. I got 3 good players plus those 5 picks. And I'm trying to win now. And here's the last thing I'll say. Just last year, Marvin Harrison was the number 1 overall pick.
He was the number 1 overall pick in our league.
In fantasy, and the consensus number 1 overall pick. And you can shake your head.
But I always shit on Marvin Harrison.
The consensus. You're not the consensus. You're not the consensus. The consensus. Because you shaking your head. The consensus number 1 rookie pick in last year's draft was Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
And I got him on my team in year 2.
And how many years do you get him?
He's for life.
We play Dynasty, baby.
No, I mean,
For life.
is the Dynasty, do you guys have contracts on your players, though? Because in my Dynasty, we have contracts. When you draft a guy, you only get him for 2 years.
No. I drafted
would
Josh Jacobs, and he been on my team.
No,
we trade picks. We trade
we go
players.
For life.
I done had my team 10 years. I drafted. Who was that? You drafted that one. I drafted Zeke Elliott. I drafted him on this team. I done had this motherfucking team for a minute.
We don't do we play on the ESPN app, so they don't really do that. But if you draft him, he's yours until you
drop him or trade him.
Until you drop him or trade him.
You guys on a budget?
Yeah, we got $1,000 budget for the year.
We do the fab, but we don't do it like a team overall. Like again, it's ESPN. We have to go to one of those pay sites if we want to do a salary cap where they keep all that. We just ain't doing that. We right now we on ESPN.
Again, we fucks with ESPN.
It sounds like we might be getting a future GM in this motherfucker. That's what it sounds.
Shit, if a motherfucking spot open, if he think he got the
I thought I was on the wait list already. That's why I got on here.
Oh man, if you got
if
you got the right money, you can get in the league.
Oh, this motherfucker selling.
I would hope it's money.
Hey, I appreciate you coming by, Killer Mike. We really appreciate you giving your insight. You and Roy's debate was killer. You can stick around if you want to. If you got something to do, totally up to you. But I got to get into these games. So the standings, ladies and gentlemen, are as follows. Chibo Burgers out in that South 8-2. You got Hurricane Walker first in that West 5-5. Then you got North, the People's Champ 7-3. Chiefs the Don out in 8-2. No longer Mr. 5-9. Shout out to Chiefs the motherfucking Don. So top to bottom, 1 through 8, Cheapo Burgers, Chiefs the Don, St. Louis People's Champ, Hurricane Walker, World Boss, you City Lions, Team Commish, and the Ass Kickers. The rest of you motherfuckers don't deserve to get mentioned. Get your wins up, motherfuckers. Now, I figured the way we go ahead and hit this. We got to hit Brandon and Lennox first. We got to. Brandon and Lennox first. Moving to that Bucks and Walkers, Roy and Seb, because they hate each other, and then we finish up with the Lions and the Bully Foots and just carry from there. But I'm going to start with Lennox and Brandon. They are 50-50 shots. 8-2 second in that South. 232 projection. Bijan Robinson, Mariota, and McBride on the other side. 7-3 first in that North. 232 Chase, Puka Nacua, and Joe Flacco. How you see this, Roy?
I'm be honest with you. I like Brandon. I don't like. All right.
He readjusted his lineup like within the last 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Terrell Jennings, and he playing tomorrow night or tonight. I am not a fan, especially after what Henderson did. And then Dortch, listen, I'm not hating on it. I understand Michael Harrison Jr. got hurt, or he had to go get his appendix taken out or whatever. So he's not going to be there. But I've watched a couple games of Arizona. Dortch, he just inside slot type guy. He not, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to provide much as far as a threat, and really only downfield person they got is I don't think Dortch, especially against San Fran. I don't like Dortch. I'm being honest. So I see you got like a 12, and they got to throw it to somebody, but I don't.
And they do, but he averaging 5 points a game.
I don't like him, but it make his projections look good. When we over looking at Brandon, he got Puka. They playing Seattle, but Puka is Puka. Puka. Chase is
Chase.
Yeah, and then you got Mecca Buka. They playing Buffalo, but again, that's a Mecca Buka.
You have been critical of Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings been doing a little bit better these last couple of weeks, if I recall.
He's been doing his thing.
No, he actually has came on.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is
3 double-digit back-to-backs.
Yeah. What's his name? The quarterback for New England. May don't seem to have a number one. He kind of just do his thing. So if I'm picking, I like Brandon.
I like it too. I mean, but 232.9 to 232.4, that is very, very tight, ladies and gentlemen. How you see this, brother Hate?
I'm gonna have to go with Brandon unless Lennox want to come get a quarterback. I see he's got Matt Jones sitting on the bench. Don't let your game come up to Monday and figure out. And the fact that we're looking at the division rivals that's going on this week on both sides of the team. So with Arizona going against San Fran, they always gonna play each other hard. They playing where
they pretty much shut down CMC's running game. He had to get his through the air. So I'm wondering if that gonna play a factor. Going on the other end, Joe Flacco playing Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh's defense gonna show up because they know that they old ass quarterback ain't doing shit? So I got Brandon winning, but if World Boss can get themselves a quarterback that's gonna go ahead and get that ball out there like a JB, we can see a different outcome. But I got Brandon going to winning this week. The swinger in this is going to determine whether DeAndre Swift plays or Aaron Jones plays. Both of them had limited practices today. Jones is dealing with a toe and a shoulder AC. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope it's Jones because that's Mason time. I'm just being real. But honestly, this game means a lot on so many levels because these two have been rivals since Brandon got in the league. It's been said that the world boss, who is deemed the GOAT by the talent, and said he ain't won shit since he been in the league, which is true as well. This game is about bragging rights for the year. And shout out to both of these two warriors for going into the Thunderdome and going ahead and give us a good match because this is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be tight I hope it's tight like Chibo and El Patron last week. I mean, that shit went down to the wire. And if this goes down and lives up to that hype, that'll be a good ass fucking game.
But if Swift sitting out, who can he put in that spot? Over on the other side, at least with Brandon still got RJ Harvey sitting there on the bench. They going up against KC.
I mean, who
he got to
back
back up.
Go put Caleb Johnson out there in the spot? That's pretty much.
I personally wouldn't start Jennings if it was just me. I see he got a good projection, and I think that's more what World Boss is going for to just scare him. Personally, I would have Kyle Menanje in there. So I mean, Swift gonna play.
Oh, he do got him on. I ain't even peeped that he got him on the bench.
Yeah, Swift gonna play. I would start him over Jennings. I think Henderson has done enough. The team trusts him. The players, that's what I'm saying, not the coaches, but the players trust Henderson. And you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose the players just because you want to, I think Henderson will be the starter for Thursday, and I think he'll get most of the snaps. He'll be looking like the RB1, not Jennings. If he keeps Jennings in there, I think that's going to be a big mistake because Chicago gonna need both of those running backs against Minnesota.
I want to just, and I'm a numbers dude. Y'all all know this. World Boss. The last couple of definitely last week. 205 is definitely probably his lowest performance of the year. Brandon, he hit 226. Does World Boss get back down to 205 again? Does Brandon get up to 226? All I'm showing is at the end of the day, the World Boss does bleed. And it's possible that Brandon ekes this out. I'm going Brandon. Not on the homeboy shit, but I really think that he could take World Boss out this year. It's my opinion.
I like Brandon. When I look at Brandon's squad, the only hole in his squad is tight end. Mm-hmm. And when I look at World Boss squad, I say Dortch, Jennings, or both. They holes, and then Mariota, he's going up against Miami, and then you got Flacco's been good, so I think just the way Flacco plays, he's gonna, he could have one of those games where you're like, he's showing his age, but overall he's been good. I think Jones will play. I think he's a veteran, so veterans are going to get these limited practices. If he was, I'd be more worried if he sat out on a Thursday practice. But a limited practice on a Wednesday for a veteran, you trying to win games. You're not trying to work the shit out of one of your best players. So I think he's gonna go. And Brandon, his squad is straight. His squad is straight.
Brandon got on that. I mean, that was a Eker, the motherfucking stat correction, and I ain't mad at the motherfucker for getting it right, but that stat correction got him his win last week. So shout out to motherfucking People's Champ. Linux, I'm just saying, you won by 6 points to an El Patron that scored under 200. I hope we're not seeing a trend.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. I'm just saying. But you know who else would have beat Linux last week? Bullyfoots.
I don't care.
Cheese the Don.
I don't care. Listen.
You ain't gotta care. I'm just saying.
Listen.
These are motherfuckers that would have
He's
beat Cheese the Don and Bully Foots. Would have beat.
He's 8-2.
He is.
He understands. I think he understands that his team is
he
hurt.
better win this game or Brandon gonna
He
have his motherfucking
understands
ass.
that his team is hurt. And he ain't got a full squad, but he's still been winning. I don't think he's gonna hit his projections. I think Brandon will. I think, let me say, if he gets 22 from Puka, 23 from
that's a lot.
That's not a lot. That's what I'm saying. If he only gets 22
Playing
from
Seattle,
Puka, you know, fuck, that's Puka.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's Puka.
Right.
Listen, I'm not saying Puka. I'm not saying the Rams overall gonna destroy
Puka
Seattle.
gonna get his money.
Puka gonna get his
money. I ain't saying he ain't gonna get double digits, but I don't think he's gonna get like you talking about 20 something. I think he's gonna get. I think he get a good 17. We get a solid 17 in the.
I hope we remember this one.
Wait a minute. Let's think about it. This is a quarterback. I mean, this is a wide receiver. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking Puka. Okay, Puka can catch 10 passes for 100 and let's just say 110 if he get in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's goddamn 25, 26, 27 fucking points, depending on how many first, because we get bonuses for first downs, this, that, and third. It's fucking Puka.
Listen, I'm gonna say this just like you said.
He
go out there, he get 8 catches for 10 yards each. That's 80 yards. That's still 16 points right there. Without him even breaking
no
sweat.
one is saying he's not gonna get double digits. No one's saying he can't get a solid 17. What I'm saying, this is a division game, right?
I wasn't even factoring in. I wasn't factoring in the first down points nor the touchdown that he gonna get. I'm just saying, just in catches, he can hit 16 as a step above his floor. Let's just say that.
Okay, let's flip it. Puka can also get hit and be hurt for the game, and that's happened too.
We can't.
But I'm not wishing that. I'm just saying as far as that.
I'm not saying Seattle. Nobody's shutting down Puka.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's a division game. Okay. I don't care if they know this. You don't shut. Who shuts down Puka?
Who has shut down Puka?
Nobody.
Exactly.
The one game, San Fran. This last game, San Fran held them to 18.
Held them to, and they held CMC to what? 43 yards, 30 yards.
But that was a blowout. They blew him out. So they held him to 18. Since we heard Houston, one of the best teams in the league. 25. Right.
First 25. Game.
25.
His best game was against Indianapolis.
Tennessee, 29. Philly, 25.
Philly, 25.
Colts, 39.
Yeah, his best game.
San Fran, 25. He got hurt in that Baltimore game, didn't play against Jacksonville, and then came back against New Orleans, 23. So again, if he gets 22, that's a good day for Lennox. That was the whole point.
A bad day for him is a good day for Lennox.
This is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes for Chase. If he gets 23, it's a good fucking day. Because these dudes could easily hit 30. And once they hit 30, only person, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I look at Lennox team, only person I see that could do that is McBride.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how.
I mean, Bijan came back to earth, huh?
Okay, I forgot about Bijan.
I mean,
McBride and Bijan. But Bijan, and this has been talked about in the fantasy circles, he's starting to have a Algiers problem. For some reason, Algiers is starting to make way in that offense.
I guess we need to go to somebody's game after this, huh?
I'm just saying, it just says, he's starting to have an Algiers problem.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But Bijan, I do stand corrected. Bijan and McBride, when I look at them, those are two players that could hit 30 plus. But Chase, Puka, Emeka, Buka, those three also could hit 30 plus. So I just, Flacco.
I'm
I
gonna
like
switch
Flacco.
mines. I'm gonna switch mines. I'm gonna go with World Boss.
You think World
Go
Boss
with,
gonna
Okay.
do
I'm
it?
gonna go.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go with World Boss, man.
All
We
right.
gonna see
All
this
right.
shit. It's gonna be tight. I hope it's tight like Chibo and Mo. I ain't gonna lie. Let's move on to motherfucking Hurricane Walker. 5-5. First in that West. Going up against the 5-5. Third in that East. Looking at Sparks Bucks. 5-5 versus 5-5. A must win for both you niggas. 228 projection for Hurricane Walker. 222 projection for Sparks Bucks. Jackson, Tua, and Brissett all right around 20 points, top scoring for Bucks in their projections. On the other side, you got Hurricane Walker, Josh Allen, James Cook, saved in that trade. And you got Gibbs. Great draft pick for him. I am going to take the lead on this because this shit is finna be fun. Both you niggas need this game. The nigga that lose, he is gonna tell y'all it's a must win, but he may disagree. Walker, you lose this game, you lose division. He's already lost division. He don't give a fuck. He's going to be there holding the door at Applebee's, as he said. You lose, Gronk is on your motherfucking heel busting at you. I hope you make your way down Compton Avenue, motherfucker. He's right behind you busting. You fuck around and lose to him, that division gone. You know what? Y'all gonna be picking each other up and meeting at Applebee's, because hey, I'm telling you, fuck up Walker, you fucked yourself. And Roma Duze, you almost damn near got a perfect put everybody on your squad. Let's see who you with. Tyler Warren. That's not good for you. That's not good for you. He off. Let's see. Oh, and you dropping Tyler show, boy. You better pay attention, because you lucky we got the commissioner that we do. Because I will definitely say this: motherfuckers was out there scoping your shit. And Roy is a man of integrity about his league. He wanted to make sure all was well. On this other side, nigga, you better hope Lamar Jackson play, because if he not, you're dead. You keep on trotting Tyrone Tracy motherfucking ass out there, I say fuck it. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. Oh shit. Bill on the motherfucking bench, people. Bill is on the motherfucking bench. I'm gonna say this as simple as I can say it. Hurricane Walker, go ahead, pull it out, and this nigga lose. Talent.
If I was picking, I'm gonna go with Hurricane Walker. I like his killers. Allen and Cook at home against Tampa Bay. Those two basically
Don't do that. Don't do that. I already see where you going with that. You ain't shit, and you come from a long line of ain't shit niggas.
Listen, man. Let me finish. Allen and Cook playing Tampa Bay, coming off a loss to Miami.
And they at the crib.
They can't afford to lose this game. Tampa Bay,
like somebody else.
Tampa Bay's defense isn't the greatest. So I think they definitely, you could see them hitting their projections, if not more. Now Gibbs, listen, Gibbs is a motherfucker. Again, he did the week before, he had 5. Against me, he had 40. No, so Gibbs, Gibbs is scary. If you playing Gibbs, you can't just sit. That offense going, Dan Campbell's calling the plays. But
sideline.
Yeah, he was calling the plays last week, but it still was more of a 50-50 split, but Gibbs was just more efficient. They played Washington. Eagles are going to be a lot different. So I'm not saying 40, but Gibbs.
Nigga getting comfortable, y'all.
Now, Gibbs is.
We getting there.
Gibbs is what you call it. So, Now the rest of the guys, Samuels, I don't trust. Schultz, he went off last week, but I wouldn't say he's gonna do that. Robinson, Robinson,
Not
and
against
then
Green Bay.
big,
Nah.
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, they got a new QB change in Jameis. Jameis will get his players involved. He will, whether you like Jameis or not. Motherfuckers eat when Jameis start, but everybody eat when Jameis start. So, but Robinson he like Dortch times 5. Like he catch everything close. He don't really do nothing, but he actually do catch it. Dortch just don't. But Robinson does. He catch, but he don't catch. It ain't like he gonna have his superpowers. He gonna have 8 catches for 55 yards. 9 catches for 42 yards. He catch everything.
That's 13 points easy.
And that's what he about average. You know what I'm saying?
Without even trying, without even making a true impact on the game.
Yeah. So, and Brian Thomas, we'll see.
2-3 cross the middle, boom, fall down.
On the other side, you get Worthy back from bye. I see he's going with Hunt. Look, Laporta.
He didn't practice today. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
with a back injury.
I think he'll.
I got a tight end. His name is Mayers. He gonna get you some points.
This is becoming
a used car sandwich show.
Evidently. But here's the thing with Laporta that I will say.
Other than he not playing?
If he plays.
He's not.
I'm not going to say he's not going to play, man. It's the NFL.
He didn't play. He didn't practice due to a back injury.
It's Wednesday.
You're right.
Come
and we're going to talk about this shit on Sunday.
On Thursday, if he don't practice, then you concern yourself. Wednesday,
no, I'm not concerning myself. Nigga don't play for me.
Okay, then. But here's the thing. All right. Again, Laporta is every 2 or 3 games. If you look at his year, every 2 or 3 games. Now, week 9, he had 23. Last week, he had 11. This could be a 20-point week for him. You just never know. I don't know how Philly's going to play it, but this could be a 20-point week for him, and he would need it. He would definitely need it. Then you got Lamar Jackson going to do Lamar Jackson stuff, and he's going up against Cleveland. And Cleveland got a good defense, but their offense is trash. So I don't know why they keep Trident Dillon out there. It is hilarious watching his highlights. So you got Lamar Jackson and Flowers. They should be on the field a lot. So that's why I could see the offset. Now, White had 11 points last week. Buffalo's defense is trash. But here's the problem with White. It seemed like last week, Sean Tucker has taken over the real running back duties. Now, but I say this: if Tampa Bay gets in position, I think they'll give White first crack at falling into the end zone. But they got to get within the 5. Not saying that White is not going to play and Tucker's going to take all the snaps, but Tucker runs the ball better than White. White can catch the ball. He can run decent. He ain't like terrible, but it's just something about it. And you've seen it with Bucky when Bucky took over. But Sean Tucker, too, he runs the ball better than White between them tackles. I think this is going to be a close game. I think the projections are correct. I don't really see no big. I do like the Bates pickup at safety and getting Winfield out of there.
I'm finna tell you something. One, it sounds crazy. I see Brian Robinson Jr. getting jiggy. I see him eventually starting Fanning because I don't think the Porter gonna play. And the other one was that I was looking at Tony Pollard. I think Tony Pollard over Tyrone Tracy against Green Bay. And I'm throwing it out, not to say that Hate would do it, but those are my three things. Brian Robinson Jr. gonna get
Yeah,
jiggy for
y'all
some
do
reason.
realize like I this is my second week on the Wednesday show. Y'all
We keep
do
forgetting you
realize,
down there, man.
yeah,
I'm
I
so
understand.
sorry.
I
Go
get
ahead.
it. I get it. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said,
Understand.
Fanning
Who
gonna
we got
start.
here?
I would put Pollard in there over Tyrone Tracy, and I just think Brian Robinson Jr. gonna get jiggy, and he gonna get jiggy on the bench. Just my thing, Lord Hate. Matter of fact, yo, game, I'm
No,
gonna give you.
we never heard with Roy. Roy, who you said you had?
He said
You got
Walker
Walker,
for top.
I think
you
I'm gonna
got
go Walker. I'm looking, and I'm like, I see Waddle, and they're going up against Washington. Washington team is trash. Now it's overseas, but Washington is trash, so Waddle should get off. You know what I'm saying? You still always got to worry about
Malik
Tua,
Washington.
but Waddle should go the fuck off against Washington.
Malik Washington.
But I'm really your flex is listen. I would start Hunt. I would start Worthy based off what you got on the team. I ain't gonna front. I would start them. But I would be worried. And I couldn't start Pollard or Fanning over anybody that he got in his lineup.
Lord Hate.
I think he got his best lineup in there. I really do. But even with his best lineup, I like Walker because I like the matchups. The only matchup I don't like that Walker got is I don't like Deebo Samuels, but I still like all his matchups this week. Yeah, so yeah, I would go with Walker. But I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think the projections is right on. I think both of them.
This win determines both of their season. I'm going to give it
does.
up over to you, Lord Hate. You can have Cameron run.
all right, fellas. This is what I'm gonna say. Again, like I said last week, it seems like my team does everything in its way to spite. Just going out. If I could change my team to have my team hate me, I definitely would. Looking at that Josh Allen and James Cook, and Jamar Gibbs, those three players I'm definitely gonna watch because again, like the talent say, those are killers. You know, once you start getting down there to like Wandale Robinson and Brian Thomas Jr. and Debo Sanders, those are safe areas. So if those three players don't go off, there's a chance for Sparks Bucks to get inside of there. And so going over to Sparks Bucks team, Sparks Bucks has relied heavily, I'm gonna say this heavily on that Seattle defense, who has definitely came through week after week after week. That Patriots head coach came through with a great pickup, brought out there. Laporte, I know his back hurting, but I will say this, even though my rookie has been doing his thing for a rookie. Even with that Dylan Gabriel, he's still been doing double digits.
Can I ask you a question? I don't want you to go too
far. Go ahead.
I don't want you to get too far from it.
Go ahead.
Are you nervous about Seattle playing the Rams?
Oh, I think it's going to be a slobber knocker game.
But I'm saying,
and I'm gonna tell you
that didn't answer the question.
You asking me, am I nervous in the sense of what?
Because Seattle defense has been carrying you, and they've been giving you 20 plus here and there. But it's the Rams offense, and this is one of the most efficient offenses.
I agree, but I also remember that if I'm looking at that. They played the Buccaneers, and that was a high-scoring game. What did that defense do?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, from it wasn't one of those things that I would say like.
Let me look.
They got 1 point.
They got 1 point. Yeah,
no, I'm saying they got 1 point. No.
Once he said it was a high-scoring game, I was like, "What are we talking about?"
Yeah, it's a high-scoring game. And
they got 1 point.
No, I'm saying, do you think that that's what the Rams about to do? That Tampa Bay game?
Yeah.
If you look at everything Seattle played, they've been in what? Consistent double digits.
And you know why? because they get turnovers.
Yeah,
They're scoring touchdowns on
they
defense,
are.
but they playing the Rams, and this is a
Okay.
fishy offense. That's what I'm saying.
I think
Like,
it's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be a tight game. I don't think that all I need them to have is if they do 12 points,
okay,
that's good right there. Playing against
okay,
the Rams. So I
all
mean, for
right,
me, I'll take that. I'll
okay.
take that all day. What I can't take is Aiden Hutchinson give me 1 point like he did this last
Let me
game.
ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
San Fran defense is playing Arizona, and Arizona offense is in shambles.
You said what I said, San Fran?
I'm just saying, there's a coaching move. Now, listen, I get it. They have the you want to
Yeah.
ride. They the number one defense. They averaging 19. But again, you gotta. I don't know what is San Fran
I'm
defense
gonna
right.
stick with
I
Seattle.
get it.
But
I
the
get it.
same
Okay,
question you asked me,
San
the
Fran
same
defense is
question you
ranked
asked me
28.
with the team that I have. You starting San Fran or you starting Seattle?
I
Mm.
I would go San Fran. Listen. I would take my shot. I would convince myself I'm taking my shot. I'm going big. I'm not trying to hit a fucking single. I'm trying to hit a home run.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go with my
That's with
home run
me.
hitter though. I gotta go with my home run
I
hitter.
just don't. I listen, Matt
That's
Stafford. Matt Stafford. This is just my logic, and please don't
Mhm.
take my advice because I don't want to be responsible for anything you do. But this is my logic. Matt
Mhm.
Stafford has been on a fucking heater. Devontae's playing, fucking Puka's playing. They got this new 3 tight end thing that
Bullshit they got going on.
I don't. Just for the record, Chivo, I get it's not new if you got the name for, but again, it's something they've been using, and they incorporated they 3 tight ends in this, and then I get it. Seattle's your number one team, your number one defense, but
Mhm.
what push it over the edge to me is Arizona got 2 wide receivers. Marvin Harrison is out. They got 2 wide receivers. Donovan Knight is could barely play. I think he's been hurt. They're trying to get him back. You know what I'm saying? That offense is in shambles. And the 49ers coming off a loss to the Rams, where the Rams were fucking perfect. Didn't commit a penalty on either side of the ball. Just didn't punt. Ran that motherfucker up. And Arizona is in shambles. That game against the 49ers, it's in Arizona, but I wouldn't give a fuck because they offense just like they shouldn't be expected to win. That's just me. I mean,
Right.
it's a bold move. I get
Mhm.
it because that's the number one defense. But the Rams offense right now, I'm just saying, to me, it would scare me. It might not scare you, but it would scare
Well,
me.
well,
And there's
I'm gonna say this much, and the host is probably gonna crack the fuck up, and you probably gonna be like, "This some bullshit." But when you trying to sell the quarterback you selling, you can't put the defense in there that's gonna make them look bad, right?
dude.
It's like me. That's like me trying to sell. That's like me trying to sell you a car, and the windshield wipers don't work. I ain't gonna turn
let
the
me
windshield wipers on and
let
shit
me ask you something,
if you
man.
know that. But hold on before
So
you get to that
selling
point.
JB is more important than winning this game.
Oh, I'm gonna win this game based off my Seattle defense. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
That's
All
my
right.
number one. That's my
Okay.
home run hitter. But my thing is
All
this: if
right.
JB go out there, hold on, if JB go out there and do his damn thing on San Francisco defense, does that rise the stock up on JB?
No.
Yeah.
Because
Because
now,
the thing is
because
this:
now,
niggas need
listen.
him. Because my
It's
main
only
concern
two. It's
is
only
where
two. It's only 2 weeks left. Again, if
if
Kyler comes,
World Boss loses because of his quarterback, then what? Who does that help in your division?
Roy.
that help everybody in our division.
Oh, okay.
I
So
get it,
so
man.
it is so
I get it. You pushing.
my
I get
main
it. You pushing.
my main concern, that Tracy situation. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the situation in KC. KC, any chance they get to fuck me, it just seemed like from the trade, from Worthy getting hurt, from Kareem Hunt having a double touchdown one day till they decide we should run the ball with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And I'm like, what the fuck? So we're gonna go ahead and pull this fucking win out because we can't do nothing but win. Otherwise, if we lose this week, I'll let y'all know what the appetizer menu look at Applebee's. Let y'all know what the flavor is. But I won't be alone though. That I won't.
There is a ground mountain.
If you lose, you're not done.
I'm gonna be realistic.
So
We cannot afford to take any more losses anytime before anybody else take a loss.
all right, let me say this. Let's just walk this. Let's walk this down. Let's say you lose. I'm not saying you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Let's say you lose, or let's say you win. Let's go that route first. Let's say you win this game. Do you expect to sweep your division?
I think a Hogan will fuck my shit up. I'll take the mother, but a fucking Hogan, them niggas, you know how you niggas do. Y'all do shit out of spite. Y'all find ways to fucking win. Both niggas have a 55-point game.
So Chuck,
shit like that,
who is 3-7 and is locked into the number 3 pick, is basically your biggest concern is him. So basically, the ass kickers.
No, I'm taking them games. Fuck that.
Okay,
I'm taking them games.
Okay, so if you win,
meaningful niggas that's trying to get in the playoffs, I'm winning that to keep them the fuck out.
Here's my point. Here's my point. This. Let me bring this home. Even if you lose this game, you go to 5-6. If you think you're gonna sweep the division, if you win the game, you probably still think you're gonna sweep the division if you lose. So you could still go 8-6. Now, I'm not saying 8-6 gonna get you in the playoffs, but I'm saying it could.
I need 9-5.
Better chance of 7-7.
I need 9-5.
9-5 guarantees you a playoff spot,
and that's what we're going for.
There ain't never been a 9-5 nigga that didn't make it.
And that's what we're going for.
No, because
I'm going for 9-5. The only team I'm concerned about is a team that's out the playoffs. That's the only team I'm concerned about. Anybody that's in or possibly get in, no, I'm taking them wins.
All right.
Like that in you. Yeah. Let's move over to Roy instead. Now, Roy instead is kind of special because Roy been kicking Said around for years. Roy is 6-4, 4th in that South Division, 7th in the playoff seed, the number 1 in score, projected to hit 240. A-Chain projected to hit 30.97.
I don't like that.
That's crazy. Taylor Williams projected to hit 22, and St. Brown projected to hit 22.1. New York City Matrix, 4-6, 2nd in that North Division, projected to hit 190. Dismal and disgusting. McCarthy, Goff, Junkins. Junkins starting to be that. He's probably going to be the steal of the draft. Hopefully he gets up on Sunday morning and sets his lineup to.
His lineup set. He put
bet you got a 190, huh?
He put.
Oh, should I be talking about her for you niggas? This bet you do 190? You motherfucker!
I mean, he got his best team out there.
I mean, everybody hurt.
He got his best team. He got his best team out there. Dart's not playing. Mims might play. He practiced in full, I believe, today. So Mims, he had a full. I think he ain't officially cleared. That's why I ain't took it, but he did have a full practice today. So Mims is somebody, but I don't know who he gonna take out because he like everybody. Maybe take Mason Taylor out, but maybe not because Mason Taylor plays Thursday. So after that, who he gonna take out? I don't think he gonna take Chris Rodriguez out for Mims. He probably just not playing Mims.
Play session in 3, 2.
No. Listen, man, we should win this game. We lost Marvin Harris Jr., but we should win this game, and it shouldn't even be close. You know what I'm saying? Said team. Listen, man, that's not a good team, man. Everybody know that's not a good team. And again,
I'm waiting on the said hate.
Ain't no hate. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate.
I know who he better than.
Who is he better than?
A few motherfuckers in the league.
Who is
I'm let you finish. I'm sorry.
We might as well move on because we already know.
Let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask both of y'all.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Would you rather be said right now 4-6? Probably gonna end up winning at least one more game because he's gonna beat Wilson. And so let's say said ends the season 5-9 with this roster, or would you rather be Wilson, who's gonna have a second pick in the draft with his roster?
I'm gonna ask you this question because I don't know. Last time said been in the playoffs. Has he been in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like 2018, 20.
Okay,
2019.
when the last time Wilson was in the playoffs?
2020.
2020. So they about what, neck and neck?
Not in wins and losses, they not.
Not winning or loss. Said been consistently somewhere around
minimum 7-7.
7-7, 6-8 every year. He's never had I didn't say never. Maybe never. I don't think I've ever seen said drafted in the top 5. He's always drafted 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. That says every year, 6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna give a moment.
He drafted Neighbors at 2, didn't he?
Oh, he did have Neighbors. That was 2 years ago. That was the only time he was in the top 5 when he got Neighbors at 2. Other than that, it's always been 6, 7, 8.
7, 8.
What I'm gonna say is this, and this is just my lookout on it. Wilson, you can have the best pick in the world, but there's a reason why you have the best pick in the world. and no, it's not a shame. It's the reason why.
Yeah, it is.
So you if you consistently have the 1, the 2, and it's not a trade, it's just the record of the team, and you have it. So of course you're gonna be able to draft nice because you have that pick. Okay.
Yeah.
So next year when it comes draft time, he's gonna have that good pick.
Yeah.
The problem that I say that I wouldn't want to be Wilson's team is that I don't want to consistently have that great pick and I'm not moving it because I can draft it, which I like to believe I draft pretty good. But if I'm still 5-9, 6-8, and I'm not making no consistency as far as it to move up, then I mean I can be a draft king and we can say that don't get you nowhere during the regular season and in the playoffs. So I'd rather take said team, even though I agree. I don't know why the fuck said still got Russell Wilson on this team.
I don't either.
I have to say, the 4 quarterback situation. I thought you was just, doing more than like. I said,
you say he cannot survive without 4 quarterbacks.
I was like, they ran Russell out there. They started Seamus James. We already know what this gonna look like. We already know. Like, come on.
And week 12, week 13, week 14. Guess who's gonna be in that motherfucking lineup? I mean, on his in that locker room.
And so I think I would rather be Said's team because I think Said got draft capital that he can do something with it right now to not be in that top 5, top 7 picks next year.
Don't trade.
In the sense of his team.
Said don't trade.
He don't trade. So then it's like, what the fuck? There's 2 negatives canceling each other.
I just knew I was gonna get that number 2 pick from him. I just knew it. Been in negotiations all summer. All was well. I just knew I was going to, especially to spite him. To spite him right there. Because he said I couldn't do it. And that motherfucker was right. That motherfucker was right, people.
And if you look at his squad, I mean, Judkins, he had some early success. He's kind of calmed down here lately. But if you look at his squad, Neighbors is his best player.
And Dart
had some good games.
But
too.
you got a good backup in Jared Goff too. He got some.
If I was said, I would be going out there trying to give up the farm for Scabo.
I don't know.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit up here and say because now Scabo hurt. He was hurt. And to my understanding, I ain't watched him in college. I didn't say he was hurt in college. He came here.
Motherfuckers sell hurt ass running backs all the motherfucking time. I'm just saying.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would fuck with Scappo. He's young. I'll give him that. He's young. He's younger than most of these cats. But who ain't came back in football from a successful dislocated ankle?
They said waiting on Godwin to show up this year, man. So he gonna see, man.
And he didn't look nowhere near as bad as Scappo's did. He didn't have to have immediate surgery and this and that. I don't know nobody who's came back from ankle surgery like that. Be honest.
So what you're saying is we should see him. We should see him on your fucking team next year, right?
And all he gonna do is trade him to Wilson. Speaking of Wilson, y'all, we're gonna jump into Chibo Burgers first in that South. 8-2 going against that 2-8 fourth in that North, 15th in the league and last in your hearts, the Black Republicans people. Chibo Burgers get 82 first in the South, 230 big points projected. You got JS at 25, Justin Jefferson 21, Drake London hitting you with a dub. Black Republicans, you got Ashton Genty, Mills. I got to give it where it's due. Shut up for going to get Mills. Mills came out and got 30 big points, finished the half with -2. Terratio McMillan, sorry. Going out there doing this thing. Listen, you lose, Black Republicans. We not going to spend a whole lot. He might. He might, because he needs to glaze you, make you feel better. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. You're a loser. And you continue to be a loser. And you're going to lose to Chibo. You're going to get that second round pick. Not because you I started my best line. So that means you didn't tank. You was going to get the second pick regardless. Why? Because you are one of the worst teams in the league. Chibo, you've been out here getting your shit back, getting your swagger back, getting your motherfucker pimp walk on. You the 9-toe, having this motherfucker cool ass nigga in Harlem. And out here in Hillsdale out there, we fucks with you the long way. You finna go ahead and get this nigga shit pushed in again, because he got his shit pushed in last week. So he gonna go continue with the shit pushing in. So Chibo goes on to win this with no problem. Hey!
I'm gonna give some advice to Black Republicans so that he doesn't have to become the draft king that he likes to claim that he is. Be the trade king. Be the trade king. Go ahead and make these trades. Roy, help him make these trades. The reason why I'm saying this, Roy, because again, people seem to think of you as a trade whisperer. You know, you seem to make the deals that no one can make. And
Damn! With the capital, killing it.
I'm saying with the Haiti, I mean, when I with the hate, I'm sorry, with the trades that could be made. I mean, this team could be a playoff team. He do got some good foundation there as far as what he done drafted. I can tell that he cares about his team, but this is where I have the. I was looking at this team and I'm just like, you know, like Roy, you were saying about how Sid loved to have 4 quarterbacks. I'm looking at this man running back, and it seemed like how many leagues? We got 16 teams? Got a running back for damn near every team in the league if you want to. And these running backs are not producing in my mind. You got Trey Benson, IR. You got
Anybody
Jonathan
in mind like Bucky Irvin?
I mean, I like Bucky. Bucky's just stud. You just drafted a stud. But I'm gonna ask this question: what we doing with Trey Benson? We waiting on Jalen Wright to do what? DJ Giddens, you got him. Tyler Batty. I know Batty's supposed to be a baddie, but shit, what we doing here? Two. All right, we waiting to see what shake out in Jacksonville, but dude, trade some of these players, get something for them.
Why?
You say why?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this from the host perspective because I'm not trying to tell him how to run his team. If you're trying to not just be the draft king, because you can draft anybody and help us get people in the league. I mean, shit, that's the NFL. That's what they do. They draft people to help them get in the league. But you trying to win, and if you're trying to win,
Is he trying to win with a .386 and 98 loss?
No, here's the thing.
You trying to win?
He is trying to win. He's not in the league just to say, hey, I'm in the league, like other folks may believe. Go ahead, you got some draft capital. Go ahead and do what you got to do. You already got the pick. Roy, I already know you might have talked to him back line about something. But we already know this game is over with. So tell me, hold on, Roy. Tell me how to improve this team right here.
Exactly what he doing. Exactly what he doing. He'll get him a top pick in next year's draft. He's got to draft the right player.
He can get a top pick in every year's draft.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But how many picks did he have this year in the first round?
He had one in the first round.
One?
He had more. I thought he had more than one.
Two or three.
That's what I thought he had.
No, see, yeah, but y'all, that's because y'all want to make it sound bad. Because when I say he only had one, it doesn't sound as good, dude. No, he actually had two. He had Ted McMillan and Genty. That was the only two picks he had in the first round.
So he got the two. So what was like the first and the sixth?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had those two. So he had the year before. How many picks did he have?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, one.
What was it at?
Well,
I don't know. He wasn't that.
Like one or two.
He wasn't that involved the year before.
That wasn't what the question was.
But again, and he's gonna have.
Yeah, one last year. I mean, the year before.
So
I can find out because
it ain't no biggie.
But he's gonna have that same range this year, right? Coming into the draft this year, either one or two, right?
Now you have one. He'll have a number 2 pick in the draft.
That's what I'm saying as far as his pick position. So my thing is this: if you 1 and 2 and 23, you got 2 picks in 24 and 1 and 6. I mean, what is it, 25? You got where you coming into this new year and stuff like that. You're gonna be up there. It's like, come on, man, you can't keep being in the same spot and not moving your players.
I don't understand what you mean. I understand you want him to move his players, but I don't understand why.
He wants them. Duh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. It's only one player that I want off his team. Just one.
Who is that?
Bucky. That's Bucky.
Did Bucky play at all this year?
Bucky is a killer, right?
So exactly,
he's a killer,
but
right?
Did he play? But did he play?
Is Tyler Batty a killer?
I don't even think
if Tyler Batty was on my team, would you not say why the fuck is he on your team?
Yeah.
Okay. So my thing is this. And I'm just saying, I'm gonna even use. I thought Bill was going to be that deal. That's what I thought. And at the beginning of the season, we thought that's what he looked like. I stuck with him too long. He's sitting on the bench. I should have went with my old guy, Tony P. All I'm just asking, with the amount of running backs he got, with the amount he got what, 6, 7?
Why trade him? Listen. He's not gonna get anything for Tyler Batty.
We'll cut him.
Why? What? I mean, I don't understand why that bothers you
Jalen,
so much.
No. I'm not saying it bothers me. What I'm just saying as far as how do you improve this team? And what you telling me the only way to improve his team is to tank.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
his next
You only
year.
gonna get one. You only gonna get what? 1, 2, 3 players out this
Let
draft.
me listen.
Mm-hmm.
You don't trade Bucky just because you want him. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. Bucky is a fucking building piece who's
Right.
hurt. Who's hurt?
Right.
You're not gonna get great value for him this year. You gonna
Mm.
overpay for Bucky?
You say, am I?
That was
Yeah.
a question.
It
He wasn't
depends.
talking to me. I ain't even asked the
See,
question.
no,
Because
like
me
you keep
personally,
no,
me
no. Don't give
personally,
me your long
no,
winded.
no.
Don't give me
I
your
tell
long
you what
winded
I
answer.
no, I offered that nigga a first round pick
What
for
you
Bucky.
owe? That
Ooh.
ain't enough. That ain't enough.
Okay, and you come back and say what it is, right?
No. You make your best offer.
I don't. No, now I can tell you this now on the show. Fuck no, I ain't making my best offer.
Okay.
Fuck no,
So,
I ain't making my best
so
offer.
you making my point. Why would I give
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
Bucky Irvin? Why would I
Mhm.
ship my team when you won't
Okay.
even give me your best offer?
Okay, you
I
right.
can't even
You
get
you
my
are
best offer
absolutely
from you.
you are absolutely correct. You're absolutely so
So
we know
so
sport. Hold on,
stop
we know Sports
limitation.
Bucks. We know Sparks Bucks is out of it because he's blackballed, but that don't mean that he can't do
Oh,
it
here we go
with
back with that.
somebody else. Now I'm gonna ask you, what would you take Bucky for right now? Draft Guru. I mean, trade Guru. What would you take? Because
What would
here's the
I give
thing.
for Bucky?
What would you give for Bucky?
If I was you or if I was me?
No. We talking about you. We talking about you.
I don't want Bucky.
I didn't say if you wanted him. I said, what would you trade for
If I had all my first, I'd give him a player, a wide receiver, and
him?
probably
Give me what, all live in, or who we talking about
Pickens
on your team?
or
He talking
Pickens
into Chris Olave
or
and a
Pickens or
third.
Pickens, and
Mm,
maybe three or four of those first. But again, you gonna pay for Bucky. You gonna pay
okay,
for Bucky.
all right, and that's fine. So
Yeah,
now that
he'll
you
pay for
said,
Bucky. You won't.
so now that you've said on the show what this man should do with his team, if he don't improve his team next year, then it's on you, Roy.
You
Wow.
know how silly. You know how silly that
Um,
sounds.
I
You
hate
know
to
how silly
agree
that
with
sounds.
him.
You know what? You know what you saying. If he don't trade me Bucky and his team
He's
don't
not.
improve,
I'm blackball. I'm blackball. I'm never gonna get
listen,
Bucky.
man.
I'm
Listen.
never gonna get Bucky. It'll get vetoed before I get Bucky.
No,
I
you
think a
just
lot to
said you're
beat on
not
me.
paying full price.
I just told you I wasn't.
Okay, then.
Okay, but I didn't say he's gonna be on my team. I said, how do you improve his team? You said tanking. That's what you said,
I
tanking.
said get the number 2 pick next year.
Okay.
He'll
So we get the
probably
number two
draft.
pick.
Yeah, he'll
He get the
probably
number
draft
two
him.
pick. Is that gonna help him get to the
Yeah,
next spot? Okay.
yeah. I think so. I really
Okay.
do.
Wow.
Now, Mo, I'm gonna ask you. If
What?
he's saying that, that means next year Black Republicans should not be tanking.
Black
They shouldn't
Republicans,
be.
whether
He should be
they
trying
wasn't
to
tank
win.
according to him, they wasn't tanking this year, and they still
What?
ended up at 15.
He was saying his best players got hurt. If I
All
told you your
I
two
didn't. All
best
I
players
said
off your
was,
team,
according to you, he
listen,
wasn't tanking,
listen,
and I said that's fine,
hold on,
regardless of the
hold
reason.
on. Hi. Okay, he was.
Regardless of the reason, he still ended up where I told him he was going to
Okay,
be, regardless of the reason.
okay. That's you blaming yourself. Are we talking about him, or you just want to say you was right?
We talking about him. At the end of the day, you act like this is not
Okay.
fun. No, you act
Right.
before you jump in. I'll give you the mic back,
His
and I ain't said
best
nothing.
player got hurt.
Because we talking
His
about
best
just you.
players got hurt. Did his best players get hurt?
This year.
I agree with you, Roy.
No,
His best player there. But how you gonna keep 7 running backs
hold
if his
on.
best
I
player
don't give a
got
fuck
hurt?
about them running backs. I'm going to say this. He played his best players as he's done every year for the last 10 years. And he still managed to get 98 losses. So regardless of whether he playing his best players or not, he's a fucking loser. Now, I want to move on to U City Lions and Broad Street Bullyfoots.
LJ got hurt.
Okay.
And somebody lost 4 games in a row. So if you lose your best player, what does that tell you?
You better have a backup.
What it tells me is that being on this show, being in this league, they gonna get in your shit. And y'all got in my shit, did you not? Did you not?
The
Yeah.
7-3 U City Lions, third in that South, projected to hit
This
226.
nigga, this nigga
Three
say
and
I ain't gonna
seven,
spend too much.
third in
This
that
nigga say I
north.
ain't gonna spend too much time on Wilson, and all we did was spend too much time on Wilson because you know why? Wilson is
End of the day, nobody give a fuck about no time spent on Wilson. All I'm simply saying is I called it like I see it. I gave you your time. I gave him his time. I simply took my time and I moved the fuck on. At the end of the day, y'all want to you want to make excuses for him. Oh, he wasn't that active. Or, I mean, he played his best players. And he played his best players as he's been doing for the last 10 fucking years. And for the last 10 fucking years, he sat up and has done a 3.86 entering the season and will end this season with 98 losses, doing his motherfucking best. So can I
okay.
proceed on to
If we're gonna talk about the last 10 years, let's talk about it. Last 10 years, you've had 3 seasons of 9 wins
and he has too.
or above.
Yeah.
Guess what? The last 10 years, he's had 3 seasons of 9 games and above wins. The last 3 years, you've had one double-digit win season. The last 10 years, he's had one double-digit win season. It seems like y'all fucking records are the goddamn same outside of the losses. He doing the same.
Outside of the losses, yeah, okay.
At his best,
and the championship. Just fuck the championship. Outside of that, our shit is the same. Outside of that,
I think you made the playoff what four or 5 times. He made it 3 times. 5 times he made it 3.
Last I checked, 5 was more than 3. So we move on to the 7-3, third in that South Division. The U City Lions, third in scoring, 226. Christian McCaffrey, they gonna work. 30 points, you got Herbert 22 and Warren 21 on the other side. Broad Street Bullyfoots, a former champion as well, projected hit 198. Trash, just like your quarterback Trevor Lawrence. Trash. Trevor Etienne is supposed to get you 16. Jordan Addison 13. Bullyfoots. Your only hope in all of this is to catch that 180-point U City Lions, because they out there and they about due. That is your only chance to come out there and really do some shit, because last week was the week to do it. Last week, Broad Street Bullyfoots, he hit 187. You can beat that and dash this nigga's dreams. But I got U City Lions going out here winning it, because top to bottom, bottom to the top, they're just a better team all around than the Bullyfoots, and you don't get third in the league in score by just being a chump. So Broad Street Bullyfoots, you go to 3-8. U City Lions, you guys go to 8-3, and we move on from there. But you did score 187 last week, you bum.
U City Lions got this, man. They doing their thing. They made them trades to go ahead and get what got Alec Pierce, and he's not playing this week. I mean, that's still some moves that's being made for that division. That's a tough division there. I mean, that's tight.
And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm waiting on? And it's a little early, but I'm waiting on next week. The U City Lions versus Team Commish. This should be your first time on the show with it. This shit is good. And I would be remiss if I don't send a direct invite out to the U City Lions for next week to sit across with your arch rival in division and discuss week motherfucking 12. I salute you. My bad.
I mean, we already know who won this game as far as that. You City Lions is gonna go ahead and do what they do, man. Broad Street Bullets. It just seemed like shit. That IR bug hit him hard. You know what I'm saying? Even though somebody was pushing that. What was that we were saying at the beginning of the year? Was the nigga that played both ways and he gonna be the coldest nigga in the league? And
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
and
remember? And I didn't
and
bring it up.
that.
You know, our guest. He sent out another text to me. He actually said, and I want to quote: "And Travis Hunter is out for the season. Bad day for Roy." And I wish I didn't think of Travis Hunter is out for the season, and that is sad for the Jacksonville Jaguars and the team commish super fan that he is.
I just want to say I said it at the beginning of the year.
That you did.
Did say that I just don't think that's gonna translate in this league.
He did.
I just
And said
don't.
in multiple episodes when he did show
And
up for work.
so and here's the thing, now that I'm back as far as that's one thing I love about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I take ownership for it. I don't give a damn if everybody clown me in the chat as for that. I don't give a damn. If people say, hey, he only want to come on when he happy, I'm a better person when I'm happy. You will see me when I'm not happy. But again, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear more about Travis Hunter than I probably want to hear about this game because shit, we already know who winning this game, man. But go ahead, Tyler, man. Go. Let us know why the Jacksonville Jaguars are supposed to be a perennial team in the league.
Outside of the fact that Trevor Lawrence is trash. I'm sorry.
Listen, man. Listen, I get that's your thing. Try to, want to upset me by calling Trevor Lawrence trash. We already know who your squad is, who your quarterback is. You never talk about. You probably don't know who his team is because he never talks about them. But his fucking team is fucking trash. He never talks. He made this big. I mean, when I'm making this big declaration. This is my motherfucking team, and I'm gonna be a diehard from this day forward. It's not really. He don't give a fuck about them. That's why when he go off on his Trevor Lawrence is trash, I don't even go into it because I know he don't care about that team. He just wanted, at the time, he wanted to have a team.
It take the bite out your shit talking, though. It take the sting out of it.
But the team he picked is so fucking trash. So anyway, listen, man, injuries happen. Nobody can predict injuries. A man got hurt in practice, non-contact. Injuries happen. He had just went off. We was about to build this all week. Before the game, we said we was building an offense around him. Before the game, we was building an offense around him. He went off for like 28 points in fantasy. They was about to center the offense around him, and then he got hurt in practice. On a non-contact.
But you know who about to be that nigga? Malik Washington, people.
Why do you keep talking about Malik?
Parker Washington. I'm sorry.
Parker Washington not about to be that guy.
What?
Hey, I will say this at one point.
What?
CK was that guy down there, wasn't
he? Who?
Wasn't Christian Kirk down
there? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, this is the week that Brian, if we go on off trends, this is the week Brian should have a 240 plus game. I don't know if he'll get it. And as far as him next week, it's gonna be interesting. Herbert's on the bye, but Sam Darnold, he does got Sam Darnold, and they playing Tennessee, so we'll see. But Sam Darnold hasn't been, as far as fantasy wise, Sam Darnold hasn't been a great fantasy quarterback.
Last 3 weeks, Washington double digits. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good punt returner, but how many catches did he have?
You want to know how many catches?
He had 3 for 33.
But you want us to harp and jump up and down for one catch for 72 yards. Kyle Williams, that nigga. I ain't forget. I'm just saying. You want us to jump up his third catch on the year. Now he caught that in the first quarter. How many catch after that? How many catch after that? How many targets did he have after that?
It don't matter.
Okay. I'm just saying. So you praise him, but you shit on Parker.
No, because Parker Washington been in that offense for years. He ain't no rookie. Ain't like he just came around. It's like Parker.
I love the way this nigga takes the spin on it.
But see, that's the thing. When I say my facts, then you're like, oh, I'm glazing on
Did I disagree with them?
When you go on your 98 losses, which ain't happened, 98 losses since
okay, no, stop right there. I want you to finish. It ain't happened. Who he gonna win? Who he gonna beat before the season over? Who he beating?
98. But
who he beating? Who he beating? Who would you allow him to beat? Who he beat?
Has it happened? Has it happened? Has it happened? See, you don't want to answer that.
You gotta be careful when niggas say.
I said, has it happened?
Nope.
No. So,
and I keep on saying, what do I always say? 98 losses by the end of this season is what I say.
You say this shit. You've been saying this shit since week 1. Losses.
All right, so Brian go on to win this shit. The rest of this shit is really just, these are all the formality games. Cheese the Dime versus Missouri Kings, and 1-9 fourth in that West.
Cheese the Dime says he is the most disrespected.
He did.
8-2 team in the league. He didn't like us laughing at him about us hunting him in the playoffs. He don't like that you think that you better than him in the division. He don't like that you think you better than him in the division. Cheese the Don wants some respect put on his name. He said he 8-2.
The same Cheese the Don that went 164 last week. That same Cheese the Don that won by 8 points. That 164 Cheese the Don. I'm just asking for the folks in the back.
Yes. What you guys say about it, wins, guy?
I'm gonna be honest with you. He got his wins up, but I'm gonna tell you what.
Cheese the Don that went 208 the week before.
You know, Cheese the Don. How can I say this?
Cheese the Don that went 193 the week before that.
That's gonna be respectable.
193 in week 8.
I gotta eat better crumbles because that's what it is as far as that. You know, my man sat up there and said that, hey, we ain't putting no respect on you. Got the win.
In week 8, he hit 187. That Cheese the Don.
But I tell you what, if I'm going to Applebee's, I know by the time the dough shut, better crumbles will be coming right on in there with me.
Why? So he's winning. He's winning. Remember, you told me to win. You told me the style point since you want to go back to Travis.
Oh, the style point. And the same Cheese the Don that hit 182 in week 6. I'm done, but go ahead, style points.
We're gonna break this down. We're gonna break it down. Matthew Stafford has been doing this goddamn thing, leading the league and throwing them touchdowns. David Montgomery, you know, which David Montgomery gonna get? He playing against Philly in Philly, and he ain't been getting in that end zone the way he been getting in there. Looking at to see what DK been getting small because that quarterback been looking old. Derrick Henry ain't been doing Derrick Henry things this year. Cortland Sutton. What we saying about that? Because we got Patrick over there taking. I mean, not Patrick. What's the boy? What's the young boy name?
Riley Moss.
No. Troy.
Cortland Sutton
been over there. So yeah, he been taking.
But he playing the Missouri Kings though.
And so here's the thing. I get that he should win this game, but remember what we said last. No, remember what y'all said last year. What was Cheesy Don running up against? That streak of luck, and once you've been bit by that, it's gonna come to get you. He still may not
That's
win this
why
division.
everybody want to see him
He
in the first
still
round. That's
might-
why he want to see him in the
may
first
not
round.
win this
Why
division.
I want to
So
see him in the first round.
I'm gonna let the
Him
point
winning the division is
say
the best shit for me. Because I have a very good possibility if I can get the 7th seed and he's the number 2 seed, I play him in the playoffs. If
Why
he
you
gets
ain't
the
trying
number
to
1
win?
seed and Roy gets the number 8 seed, he gets to play him in the playoffs.
Wait a minute. So y'all have conceded the division?
No. I'm saying that's the
Nah.
best thing smoking for anybody.
What I'm
He
saying
not
is
gonna win the division.
it's
You
gonna
just
be
out here for
tight.
entertainment value.
It's gonna be tight.
Wait a minute. You should be eliminated. If he beat Chuck, you'll be eliminated. But you can still win the division.
Which you talking to?
You talking about
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm going to win the division.
Yeah.
You said the same thing when I came back and took it from Lennox. I'm just saying, did you not say the same shit?
You were just saying the best thing for me, the best. And then
The
when
best
you
thing
said
for me, yes. It's
What's
the best thing. I'm not to say that I'm not trying to win the division. Because guess what? If I do win the division, all we gonna do is flip flop, and guess what? I still play the motherfucker in the first round.
you won't still no.
Man, this
that's
gonna be
not,
one of them
not a
times that Cheese the
guarantee.
Die is gonna have a time where where Matthew Stafford gonna get hurt, get put out the game, and Baker Mayfield gonna show why he should be the goddamn MVP. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Missouri Kings is doing everything they can to lose this game. But I think that Cheese the Die gonna run across some bad luck, man. This might
But
be the game. This might be the game. Am I hoping and am I praying? I don't give a fuck what y'all say as far as it, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Missouri Kings. I'm gonna
the
continue to
gotcha
sit
game of the
out.
week, I'm not gonna lie to you, honestly, is U City Lions and Broad Street Bullyfoot. That's the gotcha game. Because Broad Street Bullyfoot has shown that he can go off. And Brian has shown that he can't shit the bed. This is the gotcha game of the week, in my opinion, but we passed that. Chief
No. We not finna pass. We not just finna run past that dumb shit that just was said on the show.
You don't agree with it. You don't agree with it. Well,
No, it was
hold on. Are you telling me honestly that it's from a scoring standpoint, and y'all the scoring guys? Does Cheese have a scoring problem? I'm asking you. I'm asking you, Troy.
Yeah.
He do. Okay, so if he goes this game and score 176, right? Should it be that close?
Listen, man, you have a scoring problem.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. But I'm not gonna let you fucking sit up here and say I'm going with Missouri Kings on this fucking show.
Okay.
Who said that? Did I miss that?
I said that.
You going with Missouri King?
I'm going with Missouri.
Roy would let him take out his entire defense and everybody that played 3 o'clock. To allow him, and I could go out here and I could be out like this. Roy would have a fucking mute button, and he'll be like, "Yep, I sure did it. I sure in the fuck did." And I'll be over there yelling and screaming. There's no way Missouri Kings loses another game this year as long as he's commissioner and he gonna allow the dumb shit. As long as he go, there's no way he'll look up at 3 o'clock and be like, "It's what 25-25? Fuck that." And he'll take off the whole lower half of his fucking lineup, and Roy won't say shit.
Missouri King ain't got nobody in there to score 170. Like, that's bad.
I know. Here's it. I know he tanking. Here's it. I know he tanking. I see Tyson. Here's it. I know that New Orleans. But this is what I'm saying.
That's why you was like, we're not gonna run past it.
She's the die. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My guy run into some bad luck, man. You never fucking know. And I think he ain't had no bad. Hold on.
Last year he ran into bad luck because he was killing me in scoring. And he got a raw end. He had bad luck all year.
Has he had any this year?
He winning.
It seemed like you trying to put some juju on him.
Oh, he say I'm trying to do my own thing. Both you niggas got one. I need to get
He
my
better
own.
call on the fantasy football guys.
Cause once we see Mo say good game, we already know what we get, right? We
Wow,
already
there's
know
no
what
such thing as a good
we
game,
already
jinx
know
people.
when Roy make a trade, it affect there's always
It's a
blowback.
ripple effect, ain't it? The
so,
motherfucker.
so again, I gotta have some jinx. So hey, Fed Cribbles, you going down this week.
You
That's
are
what I'm going
completely
with.
out your damn mind.
He should
Begging
win
for your
this
thought.
week, and he should win next week. That'll put him at 10-2. And if here's the thing, he goes 10-2, and you beat Maurice, he wins the division.
So you might as well just go on ahead and just catch the Uber straight to Applebee's, man. Go ahead, fuck that week 12 game.
Nah.
Anyway, moving on. Speaking of the ass kickers, we're gonna go
Wait a
ahead.
minute. You up here for him to give you an easy win.
I didn't petition the shit. I just said why. Do
Why
you want?
would
This is a simple question. Do you want Feta Crumbles to win the division?
here's the thing. He wins listen, he could win the division at 10-2. Well, yeah, he'll be 10-2 with only 2 games left. Y'all will both have 5 losses. Y'all will both will be at that point. What's that? You'd be 6-5.
Yeah.
And yeah, y'all both be. Would it be 6-5?
No,
Let's
it
say
be
you win. Y'all both be 7-5. Let's say you beat Hurricane Walker. That'll give you your 6th win. And then if you beat Maurice and Maurice win this week, y'all both be 7-5. He be 10-2. Here's the thing. Could y'all both win out? Yeah, y'all both could win out. And both go 9-5. And Cheese be 10-2. That means everybody in the South would have to be at least 9-5. And then at that point, I'm not sure how that would go. But if I go 8-6 and both y'all 9-5, both y'all are in. You would have a tiebreaker over Maurice. You beat him twice. So your 9-5 would guarantee you would be in. Now, on the other side, that, like I say, here's the thing. It's gonna come down unless Brian collapses.
I'm telling you, this is the gotcha game.
If Brian collapses,
The
outside
same
of
way he
Brian
did in the
collapse,
championship game.
it comes down to if you saying you going 9-5, it comes down to you, Maurice, and me for that last spot. Because the 8-2 teams, Lennox should get in unless he collapses or unless Brian collapses. That's what I'm saying. We got us 3.
I know I'll be in because I'm third in scoring.
We'll see. You got to win week 12, and then you got to beat Cheese.
Okay.
week 12 gonna be a motherfucker, but I tell you what, it's that
Really?
yes, we should go ahead and see
Really.
what the brothers out here gonna do with the ass kickers
It's
up
not.
patrolling.
Week 12 is not going to be a thing. It's the same as every other week prior to. It's just another week, same as week 9, week 10, week 11, week
You
12.
only see one defense on your team.
So?
Huh?
So?
Oh, so that means you got to pick up a defense.
So that's the week 12 shit. We in week 11. Calm down. Let's move on.
We're talking about the season, though. Just like you said, it's just another game. But I'm saying, just like Seattle has been his ace, Denver's been your ace. You said it multiple times.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, at the beginning of the season when we was talking about week 12, you said I could see week 12. I ain't getting rid of nobody on
Changed my
team.
mind.
Yeah, I bet you did change.
I'm gonna tell you like this, real spill. I'm gonna fuck and Roy. We talked about this in previous shows, previous years, and even in the off season. I had no intentions or any thoughts of making the playoffs this year. Anyway, this is my off year. So when I made that statement, honestly, I was like, shit. I mean, I can see week 12. Fuck it. But this is my off year.
Who you dropping to pick up a defense? Because I might need them.
Oh shit!
Hutchinson,
He got
Mayer,
that ripple effect.
Silly
Hutchinson, Mayer.
Negro.
You gotta drop somebody.
See, one thing is,
You gotta bring a full squad
I'm
unless
gonna tell you this.
you gonna completely disrespect Sparks. But
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
say
bring
this.
a full squad in.
I'm tall. I'm tall. I got a head full of hair, and I'm not Roy's puppet. So at the end of the day, you can't get in my whatever it is that I do. You'll see when I do that shit the same time he see when I do that shit.
I'm looking at your squad.
You can look all you want. You said you looked at my squad this year and you put me 14th. You looked at my squad. You looked at my squad at the beginning of the year and put me 14th. Here I am, third in the fucking league in scoring. The same shit you said last year. You one of the worst teams in the league.
You don't want me to make this point.
What's the point? Come on.
I'm looking at your week 12 lineup. You need a D lineman. It's empty. You need a defensive team. That's 15 points off the rip. I know you need a defense. And you need a punter because you're not leaving it to chance. There's 3 guys off that you got to get out of free agency because you don't got nobody on your bench that you can plug and play. Meaning, you got to drop 3 guys.
Okay.
You'll probably get rid of Mayer. I can see you getting rid of Hutchinson and probably Dotson. So you can keep your other guys.
Yeah. So you see, I give a fuck less.
Yeah, we'll get rid of them now.
I will. Somebody go ahead and get Mayer. Big whoop. At the end of the day, I take my shit into the fucking playoffs where he'll be at Applebee's and hopefully I'll leave your ass in the motherfucking dust holding the dough with him. You see, man, at the end of the day, don't even worry about what I got going on, my nigga. Moving on to Gronk and New. I can't get into Gronk and New North Side. It's 179 to 225. Gronk, you go ahead and push your shit in.
Gronk needs you to beat Walker. So he can go into division play, tie with Walker 5-6, 5-6.
Woo, people!
If you don't beat Walker
walks away with the division.
Nah, not necessarily. He only 1 game behind, but it would be better for him to be tied going into division. They both go. I think they.
Who does Walker lose to in division?
Gronk. He could lose to Gronk,
and then they what?
Gronk. Same with Gronk. They be tied now. I don't know. I'm not sure because last year they was tied. It was a 3-way tie, but they made Walker the champ. And Gronk, I think Gronk was second. Gronk could outscore Walker, but it's because it was a 3-way tie. Something happened. It was when it comes three-way ties, then the list is crazy. So I'm not sure how it would play out, but he needs
you to put in work. He got the biggest Sparks Bucks pom-poms out there. They're doing that TO shit. What was he doing that?
If Walker win, it ain't over for him because again, he only a game behind, but if they was tied, then it's basically the winner of that game wins the division. But he needs you to step up for him.
This is where when I be talking, the games in division are important, especially the first 3, because going out, that's where you got to get your money outside of division. You got 8 games outside of division. You got to go out there and get your money. You got to, at worst, go 4-4. But try to really go out there and get like 5 or 6 before going back into division. Because you go out there, you get 5 and you already had 2 in that first division. You walk back in division, all I need is 1. These outside division games be where it's set. You got anything, Hate?
Hey man, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and continue out doing what we're doing. The only team I'm concerned about is the team that's out the playoffs. Anybody else, I'm taking them cookies. It's gonna be interesting next week. I definitely got to show up next week.
It would be
no matter
interesting if I could
loss.
actually believe that you believe that shit. And I know you don't. You're too smart for that.
Nah,
El
it's easy.
Patron.
I got you. I got you on 12. I got you on week 12 because I know why week 12 matters now. And just
Why,
like Roy
why does it
said,
matter?
is it the reason why is because I remember when I would say I was a little exuberant for the race.
Overzealous.
You know, exuberant. We're gonna use exuberant. We learned that word while we was away. You know, and so we was exuberant.
Mm.
And you know, I think that the host felt as though I was getting a little bit too tall for his britches, and he said, "You know what, bitch? I'm going ahead and see you at week
What they
12."
used to say about the black folks, you's a uppity nigga, ain't you?
And so, but I think as far as it's gonna be some time. I mean, I'm looking forward for these divisions. Yeah, you made a great point. Got to get your wins outside of the division because when you come back in, it's gonna be tight. And Roy, your division is yeah.
I
Somebody
might
gonna
be
get
eating
heavy
crow, but I
booty
ain't gonna
over
lie to
there.
you. I ain't worried about you. I'm being dead serious. I'm worried about you about that much more than I was worried about the motherfucking week 10. So now we move on to El Patron 3 and 7/3 in that West. You got 64, the ass kicking second in that East. First in your hearts, 235, 191. May, Jacobs, and Love. Marks. Woody Marks. That's the one thing I got going for me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and call it real quick. I don't have to face Taylor, John Taylor. I ain't gotta face him. He on by. He sit at the crib, get his feet rubbed, eating grapes. Shout out to my nigga Jonathan Taylor, my guy. I really think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off and go ahead and be 74. Yeah.
Right, because of Christian Watson.
No. It's Ramon.
Mm.
I'm
Oh man,
just saying.
yes.
It's
I know.
Ramon.
His thing. I noticed that you decided to switch your quarterback situation. I was going to ask you, is it because it's Ramon? Because
No,
to
my
my
quarterback
understanding,
situation. I always go with the matchup, and I'm still between New York and the Jets and the Giants. You just it's like it happened in the next 10 minutes. But at the end of the day, we do know that Drake May is the number 2 quarterback in all the land, the number 2 averaging 23 points a game, and I believe he is for sale. People, come holler at me. Then you got Jordan Love. He's 16th, 14th, averaging 18. You know, so it just all depends. I
I'm saying
win.
Jordan. Okay, because they're saying Jordan Love didn't show out on Monday.
Nope.
And we're gonna get his thing. I'm gonna use my moan. I'm gonna use my which Jordan Love are we gonna get? Are we gonna get, you know, the one that we had Monday, or we gonna have the one that thought was the perennial Jesus after the Aaron Rodgers left? Just
So
saying.
let's just go
I
for it.
mean,
The one we had on Monday against probably a top 5 Philly defense with 9 points. The rest of the entire season, I don't see a single digit on the lineup. So I mean, you go ahead and you do bench him against Philly's defense, and it worked out pretty well for me. And I move on from there. At the end of the day, I think the Giants defense poses a different threat right now as we sit here as we record than the New York Jets defense. But that may change by Sunday because 12 o'clock and 7:15 on Thursday. It's a lot of time. Drake
yeah,
May
that's what
play.
I'm saying. I
And it's
mean,
Thursday. I like Thursday games. So you never know. Do you disagree that the ass kickers win? Sir, do you disagree that the ass kickers win?
you know what? I'm gonna go out on the limb. Fuck nah, I'm going with El Patron. I'm going with El Patron. And I'm gonna tell you, somebody fucked over my Woody Marks trade, but I'm gonna let them talk.
Ooh.
Like, never fucked up your trade.
Uh,
Again, you want discounts, and if the difference between me and you
mhm.
is I'll overpay and
The
don't have
fuck
a
out of
problem.
here. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Did I overpay for the number 2 pick with Chuck?
Roy, you overpay every fourth trade.
Did I overpay for the number 2 pick for Truck?
No,
You no.
You said I
No,
did. You
no.
said when the trade went down, that's what you said.
I'm gonna use your phrase. When the trade went down with me, you thought it was a great trade when I made it until you realized that motherfucker Javante Williams was one of the best running
So
backs.
did I
So
overpay? So now you
we
saying
can
I didn't
trade.
overpay. So now you saying I
No,
didn't
no,
overpay.
no, no. You know why I'm saying this? And
Why?
this is what I said. For the trade wise, I can see your point, and I probably said it then. I had no fucking idea that you was out here raping niggas in the league like you was.
What does that got to do
I'm,
with
Mm.
I'm,
that trade?
I'm just happy, and see, I didn't want to bring this up. I'm just happy I was able to get that AJ Barn off, and I don't even know if that's still a good trade because you never know. AJ may go clean the fuck off, and it may fuck because as you told me, you should do trade compared to your trades. I guess not.
What trade did I do that somebody got fucked up?
Hold on.
Brooks.
You traded. So we gonna go back to it. So you traded what to get Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I traded Tucker Craft
Mm,
for a first, and I got
mhm.
Marvin Harrison Jr. in a second.
Okay. What impacts you right now?
What do you mean?
What impact does Marvin Harrison impact you right now?
No, he's hurt.
I'm saying this
You
season.
said right now, he hurt.
No, right. Hold
He
on.
hurt.
Right now, that
He
Tucker Craft
hurt.
is hurt.
He
Tucker
hurt.
Craft is hurt.
Yeah.
But you got when you traded for him, you traded it for him right now, right? Right
And
now.
right
Right.
now,
And
he
so,
hurt.
do you expect him to be hurt for the rest of the season?
No,
When you
but
made that trade. So right, so I ain't talking about this week as far as he
he
got hurt this
hurt.
week. He ain't playing as far as but you made the trade based off before the playoff push, right? That point
Nigga,
that the 2027 draft picks is 2 years down the fucking line, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I ain't trying to say you not Wilson, right? So your picks ain't high.
Those
That's
ain't
them
my
picks in
picks.
here.
No, I'm saying your picks ain't high. Who picks did you trade them for?
I've traded other people's picks.
Who? Name.
Cheese the dime.
Cheese the dime.
Who looks to be
Where
a
are you
top.
going with this?
No. I'm just asking. I'm just saying whose picks you were trading.
Cheese the dime,
Okay.
Gronk, Tebow, People's Champ.
People say. So I'm gonna ask you.
All playoff team.
Hold on. Out of those four, as far as that, who is a top five pick out of those four teams? Number one
I don't
picks.
know.
Don't know. It amazes me. You know, you don't know,
Don't
but
know.
you traded those picks. I guarantee if I tried
This
to
is the
trade you,
alley, people.
I tried to
Lord
trade you,
Hay
don't
took us
fucking.
down the alley,
If
y'all.
I
No,
traded you those
I don't
same, no,
understand what he's saying.
if I traded you those same four picks from them same teams, you would have said, "Oh, that's a good deal. I take that deal any time of the day for that."
So why didn't you take it?
I definitely hold on. I definitely will give you Tucker Craft, who's on IR, and 4 first round picks in 2027 to give you a second round pick. Is that second round pick next year or is that 2027?
7.
2027.
So that's 2027. And I'm giving what a perennial supposed to be a killer because he was drafted in the top five. He's number two, wasn't he
Yeah,
number
but
two or
One.
you're
number
not
one?
making them a
Number
killer. You
one.
gotta to earn killer status, you actually gotta be a killer.
So
Just because
my bad, my bad, my bad. He's
nobody's
not a
saying
killer.
Ashley
He's
Denny
not a
is a
killer.
killer.
No, I'm
Nobody's
saying
saying
he's
Ashley
not.
Denny is
I ain't talking about Ashley Denny. I'm talking about who you got. What you saying is Harrison is not a killer.
no. What has he done to earn that?
Shit, we sold for 4 first round picks.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I said I had to think about what you were saying last week, and I had
See,
to process
here's the
that
thing. Here's the
because
thing.
again,
The
when you
question
do
was
the deals,
just
I like it's just
talking.
even the tone. It's
You
just
just
the
talking.
tone how you sound. The
You're
tone.
just talking. You're
It's
just
nothing.
talking because my original question was we went through this whole little thing and I
Go ahead.
said,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
who did I fuck over in a trade? You just don't like the fact that I make trades.
Brooks.
Who did I fuck over in a trade?
No, I'm gonna go down the alley. What happened with the Brooks trade?
That was part of a 3-team trade.
I don't give a fuck if it was 9 teams. What happened?
Okay. So
Is Brooks
Brooks,
playing?
so that one player fucked his whole team up.
Nah, his
No,
team was fucked up beyond that.
no. You're
Okay,
right. You're
so
right. No. You're
again,
right.
I'm gonna
You're
ask
right.
the
You're
fucking
right.
question: Who did I fuck over
You
in a
still fucked
trade?
him over knowing he got 9 running backs.
Who did I
You gave him
fuck?
a hold on, you gave him a lemon knowing that lemon wasn't even gonna even be right to be doing anything last season and this season.
I'd rather have Brooks. I'd rather have Brooks on my IR than Bill Crosby Merritt as a fucking point scorer.
Okay.
Because he is so trash.
All right.
Anyway,
You know what?
Who did
You
I
know
fuck
what?
over in a trade? Y'all trying to be funny. Who did I fuck over in a trade?
So let me ask you this. When you started the season, you had Jerry Judy on your team, right?
Yes.
Where he at now?
He traded.
He on Gronk team.
He on Gronk team? Who'd you get for him?
What?
Who'd you get for him?
I got Pittman. And I gave him Chase Brown.
You gave him Chase Brown.
Back.
Running back.
Chase Brown
that he needed.
Okay, he needed that. He needed that. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. All the trades that you have made, those trades have seemed to work out one way.
This is hilarious watching him.
You're not answering the question.
Oh man.
You're not answering the question. The question was, who have I fucked in a
fucked
trade?
Everybody in the trade.
Who?
Everybody.
Name the fucking trade.
Listen, when you told me,
you just tried to say Judy. No.
Judy. Go ahead.
You just tried to say Judy was a fuck trade, but once you heard the whole trade, it really wasn't.
It's still a fuck trade. It's still a fuck trade. It's still a fuck trade. What's Gronk doing? What's Gronk doing?
What's Gronk
doing? Whole team. Pittman scored 4 points last week. Judy scored 15.
What the fuck Judy did all year with that trash ass quarterback?
He wasn't on nobody. He was on my team when he wasn't scoring. So what does that matter what he did when he was on my team? After I traded him, he scored 15 points. The guy that I traded him for scored 4 points. He lost. I won because. So what? Who did I fuck in a trade?
Again, I'm gonna say everyone you traded with.
But every
that's
time
my that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
So I fucked you over.
No.
That would be every.
Is it? No. Is it? I said, hold on. What did I say? I said, AJ Barner. I said, I'm hoping that I return the favor before I blackball.
Did I fuck over in a trade?
Everyone. I'm telling you.
Including you. Everyone includes you.
No.
How do you get exempt? How do you get exempt from that then?
The same way your other motherfucker think they the smartest nigga in the room. If you listen, either you are the plan or you part of the plan. If you looking around the table and you wondering who the patsy is, nigga, you the patsy.
So did I fuck you over in the trade that I did with him when I gave him Vidal for a 4th round pick?
Gave who Vidal? I'm gonna let Mo talk.
The host. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Mo talk.
You asking me directly?
No, I'm asking him.
Oh.
You say Vidal like really? You saying Vidal a killer?
I traded him for a 4th round pick.
You traded for a 4th round pick. Vidal has done what?
Was that a fucking?
I would say yes.
For who?
I would say for you.
For me?
Yeah.
I got fucked over? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Vidal got 20, 23, 25.
We'll see it in week 12. What the fuck he gonna do week 12?
He on bye.
Week 12.
And there you go. That's the fuck.
So that's how I fuck him.
That's the fuck. You ain't know he was on week 12. You already looking at his squad to tell him what defense.
Oh, my week 12 lineup is set.
That trade 3 weeks ago.
I don't give a fuck. You still looking down the line. It's not like you don't know what the fuck is going on when you make the trades, Roy. You tell him.
Wow. You think he was like right up to be like, I'm finna fuck Ira over in week 12.
I guarantee
and he been punching week 10 all year.
Here's the thing. If I'd have traded you Vidal for a fourth round, you'd have 2 extra fucking wins with them 25-point games that this man been getting.
And as much as Roy been trying to help his boo win, he would have gave me Vidal with 20 points last week, 25 touches, 95 yards.
He would have gave him Jonathan Brooks like he did.
Again, you're trying to be funny. Brooks is still better than 90% of the goddamn running backs on your team.
I have to take your word for it as far as that.
I disagree. I'm just saying it was a funny shot though.
We didn't seen it on your team when you start them. We understand who the fucking, you know what I'm saying? These guys that you got, Brooks got a chance to start next year.
Hey, that's a low blow. I'm deducting a point.
That can start.
Hey, shit, I'm thinking this Rico gonna start next year. They probably get rid of two.
Maybe. Nah.
Rico didn't come
Rico 28 Rico will be 28 years old next year, and he might not have the same, as much as they use him, he might not have the same production next year.
Let me tell you, I would see them making that trade as far as to go ahead and get some capital. It's the fucking Panthers. They ain't doing shit. Might as well get something for them. The fuck you drafted a running back for it, and that ain't did shit for you in 2 seasons back to back. You gonna hold on to him?
Yeah.
And that's the shit I'm trying to understand, because you wouldn't get
it. It ain't for you to understand. That's a level
man,
thing.
Bucky ain't did shit for them in all year this year. The
Bucky did something though. Bucky did something, right? Bucky did something, right?
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he hurt.
Ain't did shit.
It's true.
He been hurt.
But again, only you can make that trade. I'm giving you props.
Bro,
you know that you fuck niggas up.
I
ain't saying that you don't win it. I ain't saying don't trade. You should be asking the wrong question. The question you should be asking is what trade did Roy lose in? So I'm gonna ask you, Roy, what trade did you lose? What trade did you regret it? No. Answer that question. What trade did you say, looking back, I shouldn't have made that move?
Trading Vidal for a 4th round pick.
Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't have traded fucking White for AJ Barner when AJ Barner gave me a 0.
And I said that. I said I'm hoping.
Maybe I shouldn't have traded. Maybe I shouldn't have. No, be quiet for a sec. Shut up. Maybe I shouldn't have traded Chuck all those picks and the number 1 quarterback in Patrick Mahomes for the number 2 overall pick.
I would agree with you.
Maybe I shouldn't have traded. I would agree with you with that. Everybody loves first round pick. Maybe I shouldn't have traded 4 first round picks for Martin Harrison Jr. because Martin Harrison Jr. ain't lived up to his expectations. So every fucking trade that I've made, we can easily say I lost. Again, who did I fuck over in a trade?
You keep asking me. You just said you fucked Mono, and I told you everybody.
He gave multiple examples of what he didn't do. Hey, we're gonna leave it there, people. It's been a great show. We're gonna let y'all decide in the comments out there. So I want to thank Big Mike for coming on, being our first ever fan guest host who came in and debated, one of the best debaters in the thing. And Roy, you always at the end of the day, you cover your bases and give a feasible rationale to your shit. So I have to give you props for that. But we finna get up out this motherfucker. Hey, talk to him.
Hey, we're gonna be back again because we winning this week. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Look forward to seeing me. Roy, don't let Roy rape you before the deadline, folks. Don't let him rape you before it. It's gonna sound real nice. He's gonna give you a nice little dinner. Thanksgiving leftovers and shit like that. Get your food and
mama, let me look at you.
trade.
Look at you. Turn it around, fuck. Yeah. And then we go on over to the Mosey Wesley. I'm just saying. Talent, what you got for him?
I'm gonna say this: nobody leaves my trade and feel like they got fucked over.
Feel dirty.
Everybody loves my trades, especially
Roy gives out gift bags.
You could wait to get White on your team. You was like, oh man, I got him. I sold him my third.
Hey yo, that's crazy. You could wait to get White on your. Hey, yo.
I sold him my third tight end. I sold him my third. He didn't even want Barner on his team. He was like, that spot is actually
I ain't gonna
if
get
I
your
don't trade
best.
him now, I'm gonna drop him. If
How
I don't
much for
trade
your
him now, I'm gonna
second
drop
best?
him. Anyway, shout out to your guest host. I was glad I was because it sounded like he was coming from a place of his league versus what we do. And as he got more of an understanding of what we do, he kind of seen where I was coming from. And he probably still don't agree with the trade. He clearly don't like Marvin Harrison Jr. But again, it was one of them things where I think he was going more off his league than our league. And listen, I don't know if anybody's dropping. I'm not kicking anybody out. But if something happens, I'd love to bring him in. Let him see if he can fit whoever leaves if somebody leaves. Outside of that, maybe Said, because Said is trash. Said just won. Listen,
He had to get that one in.
the fear of missing out is the only reason Said is in this league. He's not in this fucking league to win. He's in this league is because he was in
Sound
there.
like another nigga I know.
Now he don't want to
I'm
miss
just
out.
saying.
We all know that. We all know Said don't. He's not in this. Like, you could talk about Wilson, this and that. But since
I ain't saying
Wilson's
names.
back, since Wilson's back, he got a goal to win. Said,
how's that working out?
here. Hey, whatever
He winning more than the other nigga.
Whatever it is that I did, that do. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I ain't gonna do? Not have 4 quarterbacks on my goddamn roster.
That's it from the dollar people. Listen, from me to you to yours. I know he go out here, he shit on Said. Said got more wins and a better career than that other nigga do. Because he talking about motherfucker, all he do is he just a fear of missing out. A motherfucker in this league 10 years, 100 losses. He just a fear of missing out. But this is my view from you, from people, from you to you, me to you to yours. We out this motherfucker. Peace.